Sorry guys, the computer on the computer is acting, the camera on the computer, there we go, is acting a little bit strange today. It was not responding correctly. So you had a little bit of a few seconds there of me just looking blankly. Sorry. But here we are once again, Flea Market Finds, episode 10 / pickup. So, getting started, I might as well just start off with the pickups because Christmas ended and you know how everyone deals with Christmas. And no, these are not games, these are DVDs. Because I like going to movie stop and finding good deals on DVDs, and I'm a big wrestling fan. And these are like $4 each, except for the one in my hand. This one was like $2.99, and I was happy to pay that for New Year's Revolution or Revolution? Yeah. And that was 04, I think. I think that was the last of the 04 pay-per-views before the Rumble. So, Extreme Rules 09. This is which? I know I should have looked all this up. The Rumble of 07. This is Taker's big one. 20th anniversary. Yeah. These are all from 2012. I got 6 of them, $4 each. They were all used. That's just how I got the Rumble from 2012, which is fun. Money in the Bank. Yeah, why don't you just give away your big match winner right there? Yeah. This one I haven't watched yet. SummerSlam 2012. Brock versus Triple H. Why not? Night of Champions. Again, you're giving away the main event. Hell in the Cell. Why didn't they make that a t-shirt? Possibly did. And then Survivor Series. I'm just a big wrestling fan, so I just kind of splurged on that. I think that was like $30 at a movie stop. If you have a movie stop in your area, go to it. The used video games or videos, DVDs, etc. are good. But then again, after that I went to like 2 GameStops because I'm looking for a specific PS2 game and they're tossing this crap out already. But I got 4 360 titles. Yeah, I know. Black. They didn't have the case. I got 2 Worlds 2. Haven't played any of these yet. I'm just been busy with the wrestling stuff because I like to watch wrestling DVDs more. Phantasy Star Universe. Sorry about the glare. Knight's Contract. And Dragon Age Origins. That was 16, and it was like 16 for 2 of the games and like 22 for 2 of the other games. But that's it for pickups, guys. Now it's on to like the Flea Market Finds. I did pretty good this time. I left my house like 7:30ish. I got there like 8 because my dad gave me a ride and he had to stop in to see one of his buddies at a bar. I got stuff to buy. Come on. I'll just start off with the PS2 titles. I got Crash, Tag Team Racing. It's all complete manual and the disc's in pretty good shape. And then I picked, that was 4, and this one was 5. I got DBZ Budokai 3. I don't have Budokai 2, but I am a big DBZ fan, so I just had to grab it. Next there's some 64 titles. I got Jet Force Gemini on the 64. That was $4. This one was also 4. Pilot Wings 64. This one I was shocked because the guy obviously didn't know what he had, so I was happy to pay the $3 for this. I got The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. So $3 for this is not that bad. The chips are all in pretty good shape. Haven't tested it because I don't have a controller for my system. Bought my system with like a third-party controller and it didn't work. Another nice deal I got was on a Super Nintendo, and it is not yellowed at all, and that's a big plus for me. But the interesting story behind this was, bought this for 10. It came with the controller and the power adapter. It did not have the audio-visual cables. The guy that I bought Pilot Wings from and Jet Force Gemini, he had the audio-visual cables, and he sold them to me for $5 because he knows me pretty well. And I didn't get a game with the system, but thankfully the guy who sold me the power cables, he said he had some games coming in like 20 minutes, so I just walked around for a bit more. He didn't really have plenty of sports games, but I figured, you know what, I'd take this game. I figured I'd just try it out, but I got Aladdin on the Super Nintendo. $4. Come to find out, a card loose in okay shape, in like mint shape's like 10. There's just a tiny rip and whatnot. There's marks on this card, but I needed something to test out the system. The system works. I'm happy, because now I can get into Super Nintendo. And on to toys. As for Transformers, there was someone there with some, but they were G1s, and I think they were. The paint looks so knockoff-ish. It just looked like a complete knockoff. And I just passed. And some of those pieces were even broken. I just couldn't even like say, hey, how much is this? I just couldn't. It tore my heart out to see toys like that. There was also a guy there with movie figures, and I don't care for those. If it's a good figure, I'll get it. Like Brawl or Megatron from the first movie, the leaders, I'll grab those. Power Ranger toys, however, were pretty abundant this time around. If I can grab this without dropping anything. For $1, I got the Zeo Cannon. And still works. When you can pay $1 for something from your childhood, you do it. I just don't have the crystals that go in there. Crystals, gems, plastic, what have you. But today was a Zeo day for some reason, because I had contacted someone who gave me their information because they told me that they had some Megazords in the box, and I didn't know what kind of condition the stuff was in. So went there. They had a incomplete Battlefleet Megazord in the box. It was loose, and it didn't have the head, and the guns were missing. They had a Red Dragon Thunder Zord in the box. I already have one with the box. I don't need it. They had the Thunder Zord Assault Team. The box was in horrible shape. Like, both ends of it were missing. And it wasn't even all there. The Firebird didn't have its wingtips. The helmet was missing the crest that came over the top. It had the sword. It had an incomplete flat stand. I didn't care for it. The only two that I wanted out of it, I got. And I paid $35 for each. Neither of them have their instructions. I care less about those. Stickers appear to be already applied to these. Boxes are not in the best of shape either, but when you pay $35 each for near complete Megazords, you kind of just go for it. So, let's see. I got first the Zeo Megazord, and as you can tell, right there, this box is not in like the best of shape, but $35 for this, if I can get this out without hurting myself. Alright, drop that down. Very nice. Bull has both of his horns. I got the red helmet. I got the lion helmet. Pink helmet's in here. Yellow helmet's in here. The only thing it doesn't have is the sword. Now, the guy who I bought this stuff from said that he had the sword. And if he does have the sword, that he is going to get in contact with me, and he's just going to give it to me because I bought this. I'll just put it over here. I don't want to wreck the box anymore than it's already wrecked. And the other toy I got for $35 was the Red Battlezord, which will go right with the Zeo Megazord. And this guy is, the box for this guy is in a lot better shape than the other one, which I'm sincerely glad for. I like the Red Battlezord. I don't know if I can look this guy out. That head just keeps falling out. Very nice shape. Battery's already in it, and it works. So I don't have to worry about testing that. But guys, that is Flea Market Finds episode 10. Please continue watching for another 10, because I'm going to keep doing this over and over and over again to find the good deals, to increase my collection to something, and hopefully help you guys know that flea markets are not always full of resellers. But hey, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again.